Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. We hope you're excited because we sure are. It's the 2026 season opener on the road at Deer Creek up here in Edmond, and this is going to be a fun one for you today. Big matchup. 4A versus 6A. Your Bethany Bronchos on the road playing an unusual opponent for the first game of the season. As we heard in the Fall Media Day, usually it's Kingfisher, but you got a game before that now, a game to get ready before you meet a district opponent, and a game to really iron out some of those lingering kinks. But the girls are ready, the coaches are ready, the fans sure are ready. We're ready as well. Luke Young on the broadcast with you. Blake Vance down on the field taking pictures for us today. He'll be up here in a little bit to hop on the call. This is the Blake Nightingale pregame show. Blake Nightingale, 7304 Northwest Expressway, back down south here in Oklahoma City. Open 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. You got to call 405-728-1313. Storylines for this game, ladies and gentlemen. There are a lot of them. A lot of seniors have graduated, and in fact, I've seen a couple of those graduated seniors back here in attendance for the season opener, taking some time to say hey to their friends, encourage them, and get ready for this. Actually, I see Blake down there getting some photos with some of the seniors, so he's doing good work. Shout out Blake Vance for everything he's doing for us here. But yeah, some of the seniors back in attendance, and the girls taking the field ready to put on a show. The wind is blowing hard out to right in the right field corner, and let's go ahead and take a look at some of what we've got lined up for you today. First off, the Coyote Pond keys to the game. There they are over on the side. You see them if you're watching on YouTube. We do invite everybody to watch on YouTube. A short-term memory, important in games like these. It's early on in the season. Anything can happen, and quite frankly, it's pretty likely that some things are going to go wrong. So you got to have a short-term memory. You got to flush it, move on to the next play, the next at-bat. Can't linger too long. Clean defense. Listen, we say all the time, nothing will kill a victory effort quicker than errors in the field. Keep it routine, keep it clean, keep it under control, and you'll be all right. Finally, the key to the game, maybe most important, replace base runners. You don't want to leave people stranded at any point in the season, but again, for the first game of the year when really anything can happen, you want to get on top of Deer Creek pretty quickly. You want to replace runners in the field, try to knock some extra base hits when you got a runner on a second especially, and kind of keep the wheel turning, if you will, keep the runs pouring in. Those are your Coyote Pond keys to the game. Thanks so much to Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. They're at 5804 Northwest 63rd Street in War Acres. Call 405-470-7999. And remember that you can go to coyotepond.com, again, the home of the $20 FFL transfer. Currently out here in Edmond, Oklahoma, it feels like about 102. Triple digits, folks, have come to stay. It's come to stick around in Oklahoma. We even got rain last week, and that didn't help much. It got down to 70 for maybe 3 hours, and it was right back up to triple digits. So it's hot, and you know that feels about 20 degrees warmer down there on the turf. So keep the girls in your thoughts for this one today. It's going to get toasty down on the field of play. But they're pros. They handle that kind of thing well. Quick station update for you. New on GSN Sports and Talk. Fall Media Day and all the interviews that came with it. It's live on YouTube and Facebook. The full 7 hours we got last Saturday, 2 days ago. Still up there if you want to go comb through it and find some of those interviews we got. The girls did a great job, especially for softball. Let's go ahead and go through our starting lineups because we do have both cards for you here. Starting lineups brought to you by John Campbell Health Markets. They're out in Yukon and they serve all the surrounding areas. Call 405-200-8414. John's one of our football broadcasters. We can't thank him enough for what he does. Shout out John. Let's go ahead and go first through the away team, your Bethany Bronchos. Number 3, Izzy Melton leads things off for Bethany today. She's manning down right field. Number 4, Emma Geisler behind her in center. Number 6, Jules Barger, your starting pitcher in today's game, batting in the 3 spot. The cleanup batter, the hot bat, number 7, Ella Davis. She's also out in left. Gray Williamson backs in the 5th. She's playing the hot corner over at 3rd. Macy Bibbs starting at 2nd, batting 6th. Her sister Avery playing short, batting 7th. That's a fun pair right up the middle. Keep an eye on them in today's game. Danny Williams is behind the dish, batting 8th, and Caitlin Sidness is over on first, batting 9th, wearing number 11. That's your starting lineup for the Bethany Bronchos. Now the starting lineup for the Deer Creek Lady Antlers. Janie Stoner leads things off. She reps number 8. Starting in center field, Avery Atkins wears number 33, the left fielder for the Antlers. Chloe Lasky, number 13, behind the dish in the 3 spot. Aspen Mahan, their cleanup batter, number 11. She's out in right. Avery McGuire's in the 5, Reagan Likes in the 6, Kennedy Cornell in the 7, and that lineup is rounded out by Kinsey Young and Bella Owens. That's the home team, Deer Creek Lady Antlers. Well, if you're tuned in again on YouTube and Live 365, we want you to know how much we appreciate you tuning in for the home opener this year. We've got a long season of softball and volleyball starts tomorrow, and we've been super stoked to get back out here and get into the action. Our stream sponsors are Simplified Tech Solutions, Evans Hardware, Victory Mattress Outlet, Trinity Endurance, and our scoreboard sponsor is Ship It Sooner. Can't thank those businesses enough for what they do. And, of course, before we go to break, a lot of our graphics are made in partnership with Chase Horsley of Horseman Broadcasting. Shout out to the Horseman. And I think we got to go to break. We'll be back after this on the Blake Nightingale pregame show live from Edmond, Oklahoma, as we get ready for the Deer Creek Lady Antlers taking on your Bethany Lady Broncos.
We've had a lot of late night practices from 7 to 9. They have done a really good job at making sure that we are focusing in and all that stuff and just making sure it's to the level that we can be and not playing to the level, like a low level, and just trying to get to be as good as we can. This year isn't much about the pressure as much as it was last year because we graduated like 7 seniors and they all started. So it's more about just having fun and doing as much as we can and as best as we can. We usually don't play Deer Creek first. We usually play Kingfisher. So that'll be a little different this year. I think it's going to be good to have that first game so we can play better for Kingfisher because Kingfisher's coming at us this year.
They'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys will be good, too.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to say to the people watching?
Come out and support Bethany softball. Same with volleyball.
Good job, girls. Thank you.
Rooted in trust and built on smiles, Boone Reeves Orthodontics is your local specialist for both adults and children. Serving Bethany and all of OKC with their exceptional skill, Dr. Boone and Dr. Reeves are eager to see you. Book your next appointment by calling 405-367-8147 or stop by 7221 Northwest 23rd Street, Unit CD in Bethany. Boone Reeves Orthodontics utilizes state-of-the-art equipment and a wealth of medical knowledge to ensure your smile shines like never before. Congratulations to this year's Bethany High senior class, and remember Boone Reeves Orthodontics when it's time to schedule your next appointment.
Ship It Sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
Tired of getting gouged by overpriced department or public laundry facilities? Us too. That's why we stop by Essential Laundry Express in OKC, 7936 North MacArthur Boulevard. Open daily from 8 to 8, Essential Laundry offers pickup, delivery, self-serve services, alongside washing, drying, and folding services to boot. Locally owned and operated, Essential Laundry takes exceptional care of your clothes and even offers added perks like a kids' corner and value-add centers that make it the Essential Laundry Center for Express Services. Essential Laundry Express, 405-449-3610.
Conrad Marr Drug at 948 Yukon Parkway serves the Yukon area with professional customer service, compounding, over-the-counter medicine, and delivery. Call Conrad Marr Drug at 354-2582. That's Conrad Marr Drug at 948 Yukon Parkway, which serves the Yukon area. Professional customer service, compounding, over-the-counter medicine, and delivery. Call 354-2582. 354-2582. That's Conrad Marr Drug
Need more money? Then save more money at Nimini Auto Group, 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany. Nimini Auto Group is where your budget meets the open road with high-quality used vehicles at prices that won't break the bank. Step into a world of automotive wonder with many different makes and models, as well as flexible financing options, all supported by our friendly and helpful staff. Got a trade-in you want valued or looking to browse the lot yourself? Call 405-470-0141. Let's find your next ride at Nimini Auto today. Stop by 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway, 405-470-0141.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we can get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
Hey, we welcome you back from break. We're live here in Edmond, Oklahoma. Right now you hear starting lineups being announced on the field currently for the Antlers. We'll show you that there. So once we get out in the field, we're going to go to National Anthem, and then we'll be ready to kind of start this game off. Thanks again for tuning in, by the way, to everybody who is. We're live on YouTube and Live 365. Season opener for the Bethany Bronchos. And, yeah, there they go back to break. So we'll stay off for a little bit longer here before we're able to come back with some action. Stick around.
All-American Pizza at 501 South Mustang Road in Yukon is the home of deliciousness with tasty handmade pizzas, homemade ranch, and one-of-a-kind, not sold anywhere else, gyros. Lunch, dinner, feasts. Stop by and eat. You'll find friendly staff, great deals, and an Oklahoma original menu crafted with 100% natural ingredients. Bring the whole family to this family-owned and operated restaurant and get a taste of their mini lunch and dinner specials. Call 405-324-5551 for All-American Pizza in Yukon.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned, full-service, licensed, and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
What are laws on immigration? Contact Tipton Law Center in Oklahoma City at 405-209-1925. Melissa Tipton Duncans has the passion with experience with a solid foundation of knowledge in immigration law. The Tipton Law Center is located at 5909 Northwest Expressway at MacArthur and will also take cases in family law, criminal law, international law, adoptions, or readoptions. For immigration law, contact attorney Melissa Tipton Duncans at Tipton Law Center, 405-209-1925.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem has concluded, so it's go time here in Edmond, Oklahoma. One more time for you, the 2026 season opener live on the Gospel Station, Sports and Talk. Thanks for tuning in. If you missed it, my name's Luke Young. I'm your play-by-play broadcast for today. My color guy, Blake Vance, is currently down on the field taking some pictures for us that we'll get to use a little bit later on throughout the season. So shout out Blake Vance. That guy does a lot for us here, and we couldn't do it without him. He's been awesome to work with. But we invite you to stick around for this whole broadcast because you know we're going to have a great game here today. Two strong squads in the Deer Creek Antlers and the Bethany Bronchos meeting up with anything possible this year. And I do mean anything. As we meet our first batter, last year Bethany went 19-13, Deer Creek went 8-21. Both teams lost in regionals, Bethany in super regionals to the eventual champion of Blanchard. So again, they're trying to really start off strong here, hit district in the mouth, and go on a hot streak that can hopefully be rode throughout the entire season. Leading off this game for the Bethany Bronchos, this is number 9, Miss Melton. Nope, number 3, Miss Izzy Melton. All right, here we go. First pitch brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods. Swung on and fouled sharply off left side. We are underway with strike number 1. Reminder, Izzy Melton wearing number 3 starting in right field. She's got Geisler behind her and Barger in the hole. Facing down starting pitcher for the Antlers, number 27, Bella Owens. Owens winds and delivers on an 0-1. Ripped down the right field line and into foul ground. Quickly 0-2 for the Bethany leadoff bat, but right out of the gates, folks, 2 very, very good swings for Melton. Gotta like the aggressiveness she's showing very early on, not wasting any time trying to get to Owens. But now behind 0-2, have to assume Owens is going to throw something soft here. She's got her choice of pitch. She can put it wherever she wants, as long as she doesn't leave it right down the middle. Owens has her sign, comes set, and delivers. Went outside, great spot. Ump didn't like it, ball 1. A pitcher's pitch right there, ladies and gentlemen, looking for a strikeout looking. Behind the plate is Chloe Lasky here for the Antlers, wearing number 13. She's a great wall behind the dish, don't let too much go. Ground ball over to first, fielded well, and that'll do it for the first batter of the game. Unassisted ground out to first for Melton. 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 4.
Up next, here's Emma Geisler. As you just heard through PA, starting center fielder. Geisler, obviously a familiar face for those who have been tuned in to Bethany High School softball. One of the leaders on this team, looking to get the offense started. She will take a ball to begin her first at-bat of the day. 1-0, look to be a tad bit low. Coach Regier, your first base coach. Coach Blakely on the other side behind third. Here's the 1-0. Thrown in there, clips the top of the zone. Strike number 1. That pair of coaches, that duo, man, the girls had some good things to say about them on Media Day. They have really got this team locked in and believing in the goal. And that's what you want out of any team this early on in the season. 1-1 pitch, looks to be an off-speed, and again hits the top of the zone, 1-2. Not Geisler's pitch. She didn't want to offer at it, but we got our second 1-2 count in a row. See how Bethany approaches this one, or more accurately, how Geisler approaches this one. The pitch looking outside, swing and a miss. Just couldn't get the barrel up to it. Strikeout swinging, 2 down. So far, a very strong starting appearance from the Antlers girl in the circle, Bella Owens. She's got to deal with another upperclassman in Jules Barger, number 6. Pitcher versus pitcher duel here. 2 gone, bases empty, nothing in the top of the first. We just started here. Swing and looks like a foul tip, makes it 0-1. Official start time in this game, we'll just put it down as 6:30 p.m. That was what everybody kind of assumed it would be with JV playing before us. By the way, into that JV game, a 5-4 win for the JV Antlers. Second pitch swung on and tapped left side and foul. 0-2 on Barger. So this is 3 batters in a row where the Antlers have us on a 2-strike count. Bella Owens has shown the game plan here early on. Needs to go right after the Broncos in the zone and force them to swing. 0-2. Left outside, not close. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And again, that far ahead, it doesn't matter pretty much where you throw it as long as it's not right down the middle. Barger back in the box quickly, ready to get to this next pitch. Here's the offering. Owens delivers, cap shot, over to short. Fielded well, the throw across, off the line, and Barger's safe. She's going to try to take second. That ball bounces off the wall. No play over at second base. On the error, Bethany gets a runner into scoring position. And that's big. That is a big runner with 2 outs. So again, that was another 1-2 count, our 3rd in a row. But they say if you put it in play, good things do happen. Ella Davis, the hot bat, up to bat next, trying to score the run. Owens has to be careful now. The 0-0 swung on. Oh, man, she wanted to send that ball a long way, folks. 0-1. Ella Davis, as you'll hear maybe a little bit later on, has swung the bat really well through the early scrimmages this season. She's been reported as not being in her head, being extremely comfortable at the plate, and just having fun. That's got all the makings of a good year for number 7. We're going to take some time here before we get to our next pitch. That's a good time to tell you that this inning is brought to you by Aloha Shave Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany. Call 405-732-1898 to put in your order at Aloha. Dine in, drive through. They also do some delivery service through your usual apps like DoorDash and whatnot. Get your morning started off right with the coffee from Aloha, but get the game started off right with a cool shaved ice, because again, it's like 102 outside. Here's the 0-1 to Davis. Swings at that one. High fly ball, center field, drifting back, but the catch is made just a few steps in front of the warning track. That'll do it for the top of the first. Bethany able to put a runner on, but they can't do much more than that. We'll head to the bottom half where the Lady Antlers now try to get their bats going in turn. We'll see you on the other side of break again for the bottom half. This is Bethany High School softball on the Gospel Station, Sports and Talk.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
The quick warm-up times of softball strike again. We're already back after break. Reminder, new on GSN Sports and Talk, it is exclusive interviews from Fall Media Day 2026. We were out at Bethany Middle School for 7 hours on Saturday, talking to athletes, getting interviews, and overall just having a good time. We invite you to go back and listen to some of those after the game tonight, because we did have some very, very good ones. And in fact, again, some we're going to play later on here today. But as we get into the bottom half of the inning, leading off for the Lady Antlers, this is Cheney Stoner, number 8. She faces Jules Barger, who's in the circle. Nearly did it. Count that. I didn't say it this time. In the circle. Barger's first pitch of her appearance, low and inside for ball number 1. All right, so the Antlers leave one base runner stranded in the top half after Barger herself reached on an error. Now they have a chance to kind of go the other way, knock some early hits, and put the pressure on. Oh, comebacker right into the glove of Barger. Great job by the senior to stay ready for that one. That's an upperclassman type play, cool, calm, and collected. With one retired, that brings up Avery Atkins, the left fielder. She wears number 33. Back-to-back righties for Barger to face here. She's got her sign corner in. Winds and deals on the 0-0. Tries to go right down the middle with that one, but it looked to be left a little bit too low. That'll be ball number 1. When we get back for the second, it'll be Williamson, Bibbs, and Bibbs for the Bethany Broncos. 1-0. Oh no, it is a called strike. 1-1. That's good. We'll take that one. I was going to say just missed outside, but get the strike she was looking for. One's all across the board here. Barger now on an even count. Tries to go back to the same spot, but couldn't draw out the swing. Good patience from Atkins. She has Lasky behind her and Mahan in the hole. Again, anytime you get to the 3 and 4 batters, you want to get there without runners on, preferably. The 2-1 goes back inside, and that's a great pitch from Jules Barger, working inside and out, and she's still got it in the even count here. 1 ball to give. See if she can find it here. Got one out in the field. Doesn't have a strikeout yet. The pitch outside. Full count. No surprise there. Again, anytime a batter so far today has gotten 2 strikes, most likely the pitcher is going to go outside. That's what they've, at least through 1 inning, showed us. 3-2. Back inside. Jam shot. Could be Barger. Over the head. She made the grab. Back-to-back great plays from the starting pitcher for the Bethany Broncos, and that's got to feel good if you're the coaching staff. Nothing shallow dropping in the infield. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 13, Chloe.
Now Chloe Lasky, the opposing catcher, up to bat. And again, another right-handed bat for Barger here. She's retired the first 2 in order, now working on the 3rd. The 0-0 off speed, crossed high, ball 1. Barger, I actually have an interview with her, again to spoil it, that I want to play later on today. So keep an eye and an ear out for that one. It really was a good one. The senior had some good words, good perspective on where this season stands and where a lot of the teammates in the game stands. I was really impressed talking to her at Media Day, so I'm excited to play that one. Currently 2-0 against Lasky. Gotta imagine she's looking for a strike here. Again, the corners are playing up. Slight shift towards left. Ball crosses way up and in. Ball 3. Bethany graduated a lot of seniors last year. Jules, one of the ones that moves into the senior role. Time called behind the plate. Well, where was I going for that? Oh, yeah. Jules, one of the seniors that has stepped into that leadership role. She's done a great job so far. 3-0 finds the zone 3-1. But really, their focus has been on having fun this year, staying loose, staying relaxed, giving the freshmen a good environment to come into, and the sophomores especially a good environment to continue playing in. The 3-1 pitch, swung on, hit well out to left. That one should be out of here. Goodbye, a solo shot for Chloe Lasky. And she got all of that one. A hitter's count at 3-1, and she did not miss. 1-0, Antlers lead. But again, to my point earlier, that comes with the bases clear, so the damage is limited to just the 1. Now you got to deal with the 4-hole Aspen Mahan, number 11.
Aspen Mahan.
Mahan, the first lefty Barger is going to face here. She got 3 in a row on the right side. Now we're mixing it up. Down 1-0. Barger has her sign. In her motion to deal to the new bat. Her pitch, swung on, cap shot, center field, should be caught, and it will be. Well, despite the solo home run, the rest go down fairly simply. We'll see you for the 2nd inning on the other side. And hey, nothing much you can do about that one. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat. It was a great swing. The Lady Antlers lead 1-0 as we head to the 2nd here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Stick around, and we're back after commercial for inning number 2.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our 3rd Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com. Back for the 2nd inning of action, brought to you by Appletree Antique Gallery, who actually you just heard their commercial, 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. For Appletree, call 405-495-0602, longtime supporter of the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, and of course Bethany High Athletics. All right, Bethany down 1-0. Got to swing the bats, got to get back into this one. First pitch swinging is Williamson. She pops this one up. Call for it. Oh, and the grab is not made. An error on the Lady Antlers' third baseman. That's 2 errors in as many innings, and this could be the start of Bethany's offense. Write down ROE one more time, or E5 if you will. With Williamson on board, that brings up number 1, Macy Bibbs. Macy and Avery, the 2 Bibbs sisters, playing at the varsity level again this year. Batting back-to-back, playing up the middle. They're a crack duo, and I guess that's what tends to happen when you've grown up with someone like that. 1-0 for Bibbs here. Again, does have a runner on first, so the game plan has moved base to base for the Bethany Broncos. This is something they were really good at through the scrimmages as well, doing a job, small balling, something they were good at last year for that matter. Love to see Macy drop something down here, move that runner into scoring position. The 1-0 pitch. There's the bunt shown, pulled it back and took ball 2. Good decision right there from Macy Bibbs. She works herself ahead in the count. Can do pretty much whatever she likes if she gets the right pitch. In the second inning, brought to you by Appletree Antique Gallery. Want to shout them out again. I should move them to third inning sponsor because the third weekend of the month is the big sale at Appletree Antique Gallery. Throughout the entire store, deals like up to 75% off some items. It's pretty good. 2-0 to Bibbs, still showing bunt. Pulls it back, slap shot, hit foul. Bounces around in the bleachers out here in Edmond, 2-1.
Foul ball sponsored by BC Clark Jewelers.
Also got to shout out all the people in the stands. Bethany has traveled well for the season opener, and you always love to see that. One of the things the girls always say when we do interviews is, hey, come out and support. We want to see you. We want to hear you. We want you to be loud at these games. And today, Bethany has done just that. Here's the 2-1 to Macy. Gets a better swing on that one. Has a chance, but no, ropes foul as well. 2-2. Even count for the starting second baseman. First batter so far to force their opposing pitcher to pitch from behind. That is something to note how many times Bella Owens has to do that. The 2-2. Ran it inside. Called. Strike 3. Bibbs down looking. There's out number 1 on the board. Again, just a great pitch from Bella Owens. She had been going high, a little bit middle out, and runs it back inside on the hands of Macy to get her looking. With 1 gone and the runner still on first, here's Avery Bibbs. Sister batting in the 7, starting shortstop. Owens has her sign. She'll come set and deal. Another bunt shown, another bunt pulled back, though this one is called strike. 0-1. These bunts are making the corner infielders, Kinsey Young and Reagan Likes, have to run in. They're doing gassers out there. Run in, try back, run in, try back. Thankfully, they're playing so far up already, they don't have that far to go. 0-1. Outside, ball number 1. Sticking with the fastball right there, just going at Avery. Number 2 in the box has got the sign. Again, want to see something right back up the middle right here. A bunt drop down works or something through the infield. That's what you want to see. Tries to go back up the middle, knocked down by the pitcher. Owens goes to second for 1, but they have no chance to double him up. Well, got the barrel on it, just couldn't put enough mustard on that softball. 2 gone. Fielder's choice. All right.
Second out of the inning, brings to plate the catcher, number 10, Danny.
Here's Danny Williams, the catcher for the Bethany Broncos, inheriting a runner on and 2 gone now. So back-to-back batters unable to put that runner on a second. And, man, I thought with that swing, Avery had done just that. Good play by Owens again. Williams, though, player that's been around for a little bit. She'll drop down to bunt. Going left side, it is fair. Owens picks it up, fields it herself, and she gets it to first in time for out number 3. That will do it for the top of the second. There was one runner left on in that inning. One error in the field, no hits. We'll see you for the bottom half when we come back from commercial. Bethany High School softball right here on GSN Sports and Talk. Man, loving this one. Season opener. Does it get any better than this?
Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice. On the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Bronchos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778, and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Hey, we're back right here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. McGuire to lead things off. She'll take a ball low outside, and we're underway. Again, it's 1-0 Antlers lead in the bottom of the second. Now they're swinging to extend the lead. Next pitch. That one a little bit too high. 2 balls, no strikes. And Bethany was able to get a runner on in the top half of this inning, but couldn't do much more after that. A failed bunt attempt into that one. 2-0 pitch, swung on, hit well out to left, but a good read and a good catch in left field. How about it, Ella Davis? Played that ball well off the bat, and she needed every step she got. One gone. McGuire retired. Here's Reagan Likes, number 15. Starting first baseman for the Lady Antlers. 0-0 to her. Barger winds and deals, gets a first pitch swing and sent right side out of play. 0-1. This is a big point too. Pitching from ahead. It wasn't on our Coyote Pine keys to the game, but you always want to try and throw from ahead. Obviously, you want to try and fill up the zone, get a lot of early strikes to make it as easy for yourself as possible. Counting is out 1-1 after a ball low. Kennedy Cornell on deck. Kinsey Young in the hole. That's your 7 and 8 hole batters. Dealing with the number 6 right now. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Fooled her on the off speed. Bethany crowd liking that one. 1-2. I mean, what a pitch. Changeup completely fooled her. See what she builds off of that here. What does she follow up with? 1-2. Fastball inside. Got her to looking. Targets the up end corner and executes it perfectly. 2 gone. I believe that is the first strikeout as well for Jules Barger. Here's Kennedy Cornell.
Shortstop, number 2, Kennedy Cornell.
Left-handed batter back up for the Lady Antlers. Bases clear. 2 gone in the bottom of 2. Barger looking to make it a third. First pitch swing. Ground ball right side. Bibbs there. She'll flip to first. And she's got it. The Antlers go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the second, and we're out of here headed to break. Still 1-0. The home team does lead over your Bethany Broncos, but we'll see how long that sticks around. Well, ladies and gentlemen, spring is here. And when you need help with all your tools, lawnmowers, and more, Evans Hardware out here in Midwest City is the place to be. 1021 South Douglas Boulevard.
In the springtime, lawnmower maintenance is more important than ever. And Evans Hardware is the place to go for all your lawnmower maintenance tools. They've got seat repair, they've got brand new handles, blade sharpeners, and cleaners, and of course new belts line the walls as well.
Remember, when you need lawnmower maintenance, power tools, stuff for the garden, and everything in between, Evans Hardware in Midwest City, 1021 South Douglas Boulevard is the place to go. Do it best here at Evans Hardware.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
Caitlin Sidness leads off the top of the third with a base hit right back up the middle. First pitch she saw, wasted in no time. Good job right there by Sidness. Provides Bethany once more with an early base runner, which is exactly what they've been looking for so far today. And even better, rolls it back over to the top. Here's Melton back up for her second time around.
Izzy Melton.
Third inning, of course, brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods, 6604 Northwest 38th Street. C&J Sporting Goods is your locally owned, family-owned outdoor shop specialist. Call 405-789-8102. Guns, gear, ammunition, everything in between, they do it at C&J Sporting Goods. Again, third generation, family-owned, right in the heart of downtown Bethany. Sidness heads off with a runner on for her. Again, this brings up Izzy Melton. Melton batting in the one spot. Again, you're back in the same situation. You got to move a runner over. Likely going to see a couple bunt attempts here. Just see if they can execute. Early on in games like this, that's what you're out here to do, is see if your team can execute. Corner infielders will once again play in. Here's the 0-0 to Melton. No bunt shown. She's just going to take a strike high. 0-1. Melton grounded out to third her first time up. It was an unassisted put out over there. Looking for her first hit of the day, currently 0 for 1. Stands back in for the 0-1. Owens deals. Swinging, line drive, left side, caught in left field. Well, got a good bat on the ball. Sometimes that happens, just went right into the glove. L7, one gone.
Number 4, Emma Geisler.
Geisler back up to bat now, trying to pick up that runner on first. And don't you just love softball? You can hit the ball 100 miles an hour off the bat, and if it goes right into a glove, nothing you can do. You're out. Nothing to nothing. Ball outside and a good take from Geisler. 1-0. Geisler struck out her last time up. She's 0 for 1 as well. While we got a second, update from across Class 4A. The Elk City Varsity Elkettes beat Crossings Christian 22-5 today. That was the final after 4. 1-0 pitch here. Swung and ground ball foul left side. 1-1. We were getting live updates for that Elk City game as we were getting ready for this one. And, yeah, a 17 run at top of the second usually means you're going to win. Usually. So Elk City moves to 1-0 on the regular season. They're in our district. We'll see them later on. 1-1. Bunt attempt. Drop down right side. Dribbling. Stays fair. It's picked up and thrown to first in time there. The lead runner is going to try to get 3. She goes sliding in. Is the tag applied? It is. Bethany doubled up. Thrown out at first and tagged out at third. That'll do it for the top of the inning. Kind of a weird way to see that one go down, but it works for the Lady Antlers. And so we'll head to the bottom half. The home team still holding on to that lead 1-0 as we head to the bottom of 3.
It's time for a
Pit Stop.
Full Service Auto Repair at 6505 Northwest 36th Street is ready for your visit. Come see the professionals at Full Service and ask about their many services like AC repair, brakes, oil changes, engine repair, seals and gaskets, and much, much more. English or Spanish, this locally owned auto shop provides honest work that removes the headache from auto repair. Call 405-596-9724 and trust Full Service Auto Repair to get you back in the race.
Tire, oil.
At 39 Tire Express, you get expert service for your vehicle, including tire repair and replacement, oil changes, and second opinions. The crew at 39 Tire Express offers friendly and professional service backed by years of experience in the industry, and they're right down the road from you. Stop by 39 Tire Express at 7020 Northwest 39th Expressway today and see why 39 Tire and Express is the go-to option for tire and oil change needs. Remember, it's all local at 39 Tire, 7020 Northwest 39th Expressway, and keep an eye out for their new hours coming soon.
Tire, oil.
And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. The Lady Antlers still lead 1-0 over your Bethany Broncos. Bethany doubled off the base paths in the top half of this inning. Ended what could have been a very productive inning. Just kind of unfortunate the way it went down. Kinsey Young leads things off for the ladies in blue. First pitch to her, a ball that goes by low, 1-0. Barger so far has allowed 1 run on 1 hit. It was a solo home run to left. She has struck out 1 and walked none. Now going through her 3rd full. 1-0 pitch. Goes by low again, quickly 2-0. This inning goes Young, Owens, and back to the top with Stoner for the Lady Antlers. Again, you would like to get 2 outs on the board, best case scenario, before you roll back over to the top. 2-0 pitch. In there for strike number 1. Didn't do anything fancy right there, just went right after. Trying to work herself back into this at bat. See what Barger deals here as her sign. She deals. Pop up right side. Does this stay in fair ground? The catch is made. Good job by Sidness over in foul ground. 1 gone. Well, the wind might be blowing out that side, but not hard enough to put that one all the way out of play. Bethany takes that all day long. Bella Owens, the pitcher that has given them some trouble so far, up to bat. Barger versus Owens so far has been a pretty fun matchup. Now flip the other way, Barger leads this one off with the ball. 1-0. Again, thanks to our stream sponsors, Simplify Tech, Trinity Endurance, Victory Mattress Outlet, Coyote Pond. Appreciate their support. 1-0, spotted up well, just outside. Also got to shout out the frame from Danny Williams behind the plate. 2-0. Owens steps back in. There's a pretty big gap in right center field if she can find something that way. 2-0 pitch. Thought about it, but she'll just take the strike. 2-1. Elk City not the only 4A opponent that we're going to see playing right now. Bishop McGinnis is also playing as well. They are currently losing 5-0 in the bottom of the 3rd against Mount St. Mary. This ball hit well, out to left, and it drops in foul ground. 2-2. Not a bad swing of the bat at all from Owens there. The Antlers have very clearly been targeting left field. They have a lot of pull side power up and down their lineup. Got to be careful if you're leaving anything over the plate to them. Even count at 2-2. Barger looking for a strikeout. Goes high but couldn't draw out the swing. Full count. And Owens is the 9-hole batter. Cheney Stoner on deck is the leadoff. See if she can get her here. 3-2. Would be amazing to get 2 outs for the top with no one on. The pitch swung on and fouled off. We'll see another. Now, I don't have a great view of the stands here, but every time we get a foul ball like that, I'm leaning forward to see if anybody makes the catch. I don't know how many people out there follow banana ball, but if you do, you saw Coach Rax catch out in left field in that last game where he caught it behind the back doing a backflip in midair. I need one of our fans here to whip out something like that. Come on. Talk about showing support. That'll get people hyped. 3-2. Barger goes. Jam shot up the middle. And that one read well and camped underneath is Geisler. 2 out here in the bottom of the third, and Barger has managed to keep the bases clear for the top half of the order. This is Cheney Stoner.
Cheney Stoner.
In the way this is going, this could be a tie game all the way down to the final out. Currently 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Each team has only gotten one hit. There's a big swing, hit well out to left. On the track, the catch is made by Davis. Well, another good swing comes out from an Antler righty, but not enough on it. Davis ends that one with the catch in the outfield. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Stick with us on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. You don't want to miss what happens next.
Why not both? New Sonic refreshers.
What are laws on immigration? Contact Tipton Law Center in Oklahoma City at 405-209-1925. Melissa Tipton Duncans has the passion with experience with a solid foundation of knowledge in immigration law. The Tipton Law Center is located at 5909 Northwest Expressway at MacArthur and will also take cases in family law, criminal law, international law, adoptions, or readoptions. For immigration law, contact attorney Melissa Tipton Duncans at Tipton Law Center, 405-209-1925.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned full-service licensed and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
A reliever has come into the game for the Lady Antlers. This is number 6, Jensen Collar, who you'll see taking the circle for the girls in blue pins. Inherits a 1-0 lead to work with as we made it to the top of the fourth. It'll be fun to see now how a reliever comes into this game and whether or not the Bethany Bats can get to her straight out of the pen. Blake Vance is back with us in the booth.
Yeah.
First pitch is fouled off. You are loud. Hold on one second.
Uh-oh.
You are very, very loud.
Well, I don't need a mic to do that, but.
Okay, that's a little bit better. How about now?
Let's take a look.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
A little better.
That's a little better. Nothing to one right here. Next pitch to Barger, sent back up the middle, handed over to short. Field is clean and the throw is good. Barger retired on the 6-3. Well, anyways, Blake, you were down field side getting some pictures for us. How did things go?
Hopefully well. I didn't really check, but I got a handful of decent shots, but it seemed like every time I was on one side of the field, everything went to that side of the field, and I couldn't get very good shots. So
welcome to the life of a photographer.
I think I might have got a handful of decent ones.
Every photographer in existence understands that pain.
Because my game plan, so to speak, was hang out on this sideline for about an inning, then go to this sideline, then go back to that sideline, see what all I could get. But everything kept on coming to my side, so it didn't work out so well.
Ella Davis up to bat right now. She fouled one off right side her first swing and fouled one off left side her second, currently 0-2. Well, Blake, though, you've had an interesting perspective down there on the field. What are the girls saying? What are you seeing from down there?
Yeah, they're all just very heavily encouraging each other. I heard some words from Coach that some of these swings have been very defensive, and that's leading to some of these little soft ground balls and all that. And some of them have led to strikeouts. A couple of them have, but they've kind of been trying to encourage each other while they're down as that one's fouled off. But yeah, very, very high energy from both these squads. Very, very much encouragement.
Mm-hmm. Again, something they've been known for over the years, for sure. They have a very good culture about them.
The absolute shot right to left field, as that one just tried to check and couldn't quite hold up. But the one that was a shot right to left, great swing on that. Got every bit of that. Just couldn't. Just hit it right to left field pretty much. And everybody was encouraging her on the way back to the dugout. They're like, you're fine. Great hit. Great swing. Good connection.
Davis struck out on the off speed. That's 2 gone. Next pitch. Cap shot right side. Has a chance.
Oh, what a
snag up in
snag.
the air. What a play right there. That's Avery McGuire over at second.
Man.
Let's take a look at that one again. Instant
that was
replay.
A great play.
I mean, backpedaling, had to jump for it. That was first pitch of the
not an easy
at-bat.
catch to make.
Look at this swing.
Flared off and just jumps up and snags it.
What a grab.
Little Odell-esque right there.
Well, that'll do it for this inning. In the top of the 4th, Bethany goes down in order 1, 2, 3. We'll be back for the bottom half. The Antlers leading 1-0 in what is, so far, Blake, a very, very tight game.
All-American Pizza at 501 South Mustang Road in Yukon is the home of deliciousness with tasty handmade pizzas, homemade ranch, and one-of-a-kind, not sold anywhere else, gyros. Lunch, dinner, feasts. Stop by and eat. You'll find friendly staff, great deals, and an Oklahoma original menu crafted with 100% natural ingredients. Bring the whole family to this family-owned and operated restaurant and get a taste of their mini lunch and dinner specials. Call 405-324-5551 for All-American Pizza in Yukon.
And we're back for the bottom of the 4th, brought to you by 39th Tire and Oil Express at 7020 Northwest 39th Expressway. For 39th Tire and Oil, call 405-833-5992. You know,
Did you send me the rosters?
No, I did not. I should probably do that.
That's all good. I was down there trying to get some photos.
Yeah, my fault on that. I didn't even think about it.
It's all good.
Atkins.
As first pitch is high.
Yep. You got that one right there. Ball 1. This is Atkins leading things off. The 2-hole batter, Chloe Lasky behind her. 1-0 pitch to Atkins. Skips by.
Yeah, and little quick fun note. The Bibbs dad down there, Kennard. I got to say hi to him briefly. He didn't really recognize me, but he used to train me back whenever I was just a young pup.
How about that?
Shout out Kennard.
I forget that you know everybody around here.
Apparently so, at least in the Bethany system.
I said hi to the Bibbs folks before the game. Got to talking a little bit about how Macy and Avery are doing this year and how excited they were for the season. Great folks, great family. 3-0 pitch finds its way into the zone. Strike number 1.
People.
They are, indeed.
And I believe is it the next bat or the one after Chloe Lasky that hit the homer in the first?
I believe it was Lasky.
Lasky, okay.
3-1. The pitch outside. There's the first walk of the outing for Jules Barger.
Yep, this is her.
I mean, going through your 4th inning now, and that's your first walk. It's not the worst in the world.
Not bad.
You've been filling it up pretty well up to that point.
Number 13.
And have you been keeping track? Is this her second at bat or?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Lasky back up to bat here.
See if they can avoid the homer on this one.
Runner goes, and she'll be safe on the pass ball. That moves a runner into scoring position for, I believe, the first time today out of either team. That's how close it's been, folks.
Well, there would have been one last inning or the inning before. I couldn't really keep up, but the fielder's choice that led to the tag out on third.
1-0 count for Lasky. Now batting with a runner on second. The pitch outside. Couldn't draw out the swing. 2-0. Again, so far been very, very close. Now, have they said anything about that? Do they want to keep it close, or are they really just trying to – obviously you're trying to get the lead, but do they have that kind of intention right now?
I mean, I heard from Coach Erin Regier. She kind of didn't necessarily allude to keeping it close, but she said just hang tight. Don't worry. Just try to keep them from crossing home. We'll find our rhythm.
Well said by Coach Regier, as always. 3-0 count right here. Barger looks over to the dugout, has her sign. Her 3-0 pitch. And she walked her high and outside.
Well, at least that puts the double play back on.
Runners on first and second for the Antlers. Their best opportunity of the game. No one out. Looks like Coach Regier is going to head out to the circle for a quick visit with her starting arm. Remember, first game of the season, Barker is working through her 4th full inning. The entire infield will come in as well.
Yes, and I'm you kind of looked at it earlier, but I'm just now catching up. Elk City versus Crossings, 22-5. That's a tough one.
It was nuts. Here's a look at District 4A3. We've got 7 teams counting us: Bishop McGuinness, Bethany, Clinton, Elk City, Kingfisher, Weatherford, and Woodward. Blake, that's a lot of trips out west.
Yeah, that's a lot. Lots of 30-plus mile journeys.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. Hello, Woodward.
Kingfisher's close.
Relatively. Bishop McGuinness isn't that far away, I guess.
Nah. Kingfisher's right by my dad's house.
Our visit has concluded. We'll get back into the action here. Aspen Mayhem.
Speaking of which, shout out to all my family that are tuned in. I got them the link earlier.
Good job. Good job.
I tried to get our viewership up, you know.
First pitch to Mahan. Went over her head into the backstop. Both runners will advance on that. Don't see that too many times, Blake.
No, you do not. And that was not grabbed cleanly on that initial grab. So there could have been a play at the plate had she elected to go.
1 ball, no strikes for the cleanup batter for the Antlers. Infield trying to keep this a 1-0 game. Barger delivers and gets a strike there. Looked like she went to an off-speed outside, 1-1.
Yeah, that's Atkins on third. She had a chance to get a play at the plate, but probably a good decision to hold up on third.
Barger has the first strike of this at-bat. See how she builds. 1-1, tried to go back outside, but left it a little bit too low now.
That was a solid drop ball by her, but couldn't quite get it over the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike. McGuire on deck, likes in the hole. The Antlers really trying to crack open a 1-0 game right now. The 2-1 pitch from Barger. Outside for a third in the road, that one not in the zone. Hitters count at 3-1. This has definitely been the toughest inning so far for Barger with 2 runners on now. She hadn't pitched in this situation all game. 3-1, and it's too high. Bases loaded.
Juices the bases. This is not a good sign for the Broncos right now, as they're trying to get back in this game. Only down 1 run, but loading the bases does not help the situation.
And looks like this might be it for Barger. Coach Blakely comes out to the circle, and we'll see a reliever come into the game next. They'll inherit a tough situation with bases loaded and no outs. Who does he trust to hand the ball to? We'll see you as we come back from break when we try to meet our new pitcher. Don't go anywhere. Bethany High School softball on GSN Sports and Talk.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
Need more money? Then save more money at Nimini Auto Group, 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany. Nimini Auto Group is where your budget meets the open road with high-quality used vehicles at prices that won't break the bank. Step into a world of automotive wonder with many different makes and models, as well as flexible financing options, all supported by our friendly and helpful staff. Got a trade-in you want valued or looking to browse the lot yourself? Call 405-470-0141. Let's find your next ride at Nimini Auto today. Stop by 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway, 405-470-0141.
Avery McGuire to step into the box facing the reliever. First pitch to her outside for ball number 1. The relieving pitcher is number 4, Emma Geisler.
Number 4, Emma Geisler.
What a tough position, Blake. Bases loaded, no outs.
Yeah, this is a very hard situation to come into with bases being juiced, nobody out. All you need is a sac fly to bring at least one more in.
The 1-0 pitch swung on. Weak tapper left side. Had some weird spin on it, but we'll take that. Count him
took
out.
a little something off of that one. Kind of got, well, she got way ahead of that.
Probably like to see a batter out ahead like that.
Yes.
Probably a good sign
Yeah,
for your pitcher.
she was lucky to get just a piece of that ball.
Barger exiting this game went 3 full innings, gave up 1 run on 1 hit. She walked 3 and struck out 1. Next pitch in the dirt for ball number 1, or excuse me, 2.
Yeah, good drop ball on that. That one just kind of slipped from the hand a little bit, so it was way too low.
You got to be careful what you leave in the zone here. Obviously, you're hunting corners for sure. So you're going to see a couple like those. 2-1.
Trying to get something soft on the ground.
Geisler's pitch, too high. 3-1.
Yeah, and that one had a little rise on it, just a little too much.
For Geisler right now, though, Blake, tell me what's going through her mind.
Geisler is thinking down 3-1 as she gets one in there to work the count back full. All she's thinking is, I need to find a way to get an out right here, and that way we can start getting the ball rolling on getting the rest of these outs that we need to get out of this inning with a dull roar. Preferably 0, but
3-2 pitch.
That'll help a lot.
Oh, yeah. Tag it.
Tag it.
Got it.
Double play solo.
Whew.
Barely, but she got there.
That was close. Great job.
I understood the thought there. You want to check the runner at third to make sure she's not going, but you just got to go ahead and get that runner at first and then get the one doubled off and live with the results after that.
Right, that's a looker back and then charge to first. But great job by Macy Bibbs. Caught the line drive.
Great job. And had she gone over there on third, I can't see the number, but I think it's Atkins, and that will.
Yes.
See, and I'm not down here I'm not down on the field for these shots.
That's how it goes, Blake. That's how it goes.
Man, the life of a photographer, I tell you.
Let's see that one again. After the double play at second base by Miss Bibbs, a line drive into left field and a diving catch by the freshly subbed out there, Jules Barger.
Way to get out of that.
I mean, that's pretty impressive. All right, that'll do it for that inning. We head now to the top of the 5th. Somehow, Bethany escapes, and it's a 1-0 game. Don't go anywhere. More eye-catching plays as we go back.
Conrad Marr Drug at 948 Yukon Parkway serves the Yukon area with professional customer service, compounding, over-the-counter medicine, and delivery. Call Conrad Marr Drug at 354-2582. That's Conrad Marr Drug at 948 Yukon Parkway, which serves the Yukon area. Professional customer service, compounding, over-the-counter medicine, and delivery. Call 354-2582. 354-2582. That's Conrad Marr Drug.
Tired of getting gouged by overpriced apartment or public laundry facilities? Us too. That's why we stop by Essential Laundry Express in OKC, 7936 North MacArthur Boulevard. Open daily from 8 to 8, Essential Laundry offers pickup, delivery, self-serve services, alongside washing, drying, and folding services to boot. Locally owned and operated, Essential Laundry takes exceptional care of your clothes. It even offers added perks like a kids' corner and value-add centers that make it the Essential Laundry Center for express services. Essential Laundry Express, 405-449-3610.
All right, we're back for the top of the 5th now in Edmond, Oklahoma. It's a tough one, Blake, a nail-biter between these two teams, but we are having a great time so far. Season opener 2026 here for the Bethany Broncos.
Yeah, and this is the way you open a season. Bases juiced, you inherit, and you find a way to get out of it. Getting the line drive that your second baseman grabs out of the air, looks back to one on third, goes to first to get the double play as this one is flared off. And after that, getting an absolute shot to left field that she dives and grabs. That was an incredible 3 outs to find a way to shut that inning out.
Yeah, I do gotta change my call. That was still Davis out on the left.
Was it Davis?
Barger did not get subbed out there. Ground ball over to third. The throw across the diamond going to be in time to get the speeding Macy Bibbs. 1 out. But, yeah, I mean, how about the pressure couldn't be higher for that type of play. And that's not even the first she's had to make today, but that's definitely the biggest moment she's had to make that play.
Absolutely.
She stayed calm, level-headed, read the ball well, and got the out.
And here's sister Macy Bibbs.
This is Avery.
Or Avery, sorry.
Yo-O to Bibbs. Dropped just low, ball number 1. Yeah, it is fun trying to keep track of which Bibbs is up at the plate.
Well, we just said Macy, so.
1-0.
This is, in fact, Avery.
Avery reached on the fielder's choice her last time up. Takes ball number 2 here.
Yeah, we got Maddie, Macy, and Avery.
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
It's fun.
Gotta love when lineups end up like that.
Do better, Kennard.
2-0. Swings at it. Ground ball over to third. Fielded well. The throw across, retired the same way. 2 gone.
Yeah, they've had very good solid contact with these softballs. They're just hitting them right to the gloves of the antlers.
Mm-hmm. Just can't seem to sneak one through the infield right now.
There was a handful of them that got through, but for the most part, they're hitting them right to the gloves.
Danny Williams will step into the box. Base is empty, 2 outs.
Yeah, you got about 3 innings to try to find a way.
First pitch to Williams, a ball, 1-0. Yeah, you're exactly right. So plenty of time on the board, and you've got to be feeling pretty good after getting out of a jam defensively.
Yes.
But you don't want to wait too long.
No, and as that one's kind of foul tipped, but you got to find a way to find gaps. You're only down 1, and it was a solo shot in the first. You got plenty of time. You got 3 innings to figure it out, but time is running out.
Full Service Auto Repair is your 5th inning sponsor. Full Service is at 6505 Northwest 36th Street. 1-1 here. Swung on, hit well. That should drop, and it will. One bounce, and it's fielded, but it's a 2-out single for Danny Williams.
Couldn't quite get it out to the fence, but it will do the job.
We will take it at this stage in the game. Every base runner is pivotal.
And here comes back up Caitlin Sidness at the bat. She went right back up the middle last time out. Let's see if she can find a way to do it again.
Right, Sidness 1 for 1 today. The 0-0 to her. Just missed outside for ball number 1.
Yeah, had a little break on that.
Would love to see her find a second hit right now. That would inject just the right amount of life into this Bethany lineup.
Yeah, if she can find a way to find a gap.
1-0 pitch. Right back up the middle.
Right back up the middle again.
Off of a glove. Got to beat it out.
Couldn't quite.
Almost. Almost. Well, that'll do it for the top of the 5th. Bethany looked to be putting something together, but they can't get much more. All right, we'll head to the 6th. When Bethany comes back up to bat, it'll be the top of the order, but until then, they got to hold off the Antlers one more time, Blake.
That they do.
All right, we'll see you on the other side. Don't go anywhere. Bethany softball here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk.
Hi, Mom. And
Shout
Dad.
out, Mom. Shout out, Mom and Dad.
Right now, top of the lineup, very strong. Like, we're going to be good when we can hit. Like, when we can hit, we're going to be real good. And then speed there. We have the little bibs now.
Yeah.
So fast. All the little freshmen that came in so fast. Like, obviously, I don't know if they're fast, but I try. We got a lot of younger girls on the team this year, but we just continue to get better every scrimmage. We work really hard in practices. Like, it's just getting better and better every time, every day. Everyone's athletic. Everyone's athletic on the team. We don't have one single person that's not. Ella Davis is hot right now. She's swinging well, very well. She's not in her head at all. It's just amazing. She's having fun. All of us are having fun. All the seniors are having a blast right now.
Shout out Ella.
Yeah, shout out Ella. I'm feeling great. Like, I know I just need to do what I can do. Like, I don't have pressure on myself. I'm committed. Like, everything will be great. We just got to keep, like, our momentum up every game. Like, we have to have fun. That's really it. Like, all of us, like, when we have fun, we're doing great. Like, in practice, when no one's putting pressure on themselves, which you don't need to put pressure on yourself in practice. Everyone's having fun. Like, that's when we strive. Like, it's like we just need to keep that going into our district. Yeah, I mean, I think we're ready. I think it's going to be exciting to see what Blakely does with the lineup, with the field, everything like that. That'll be exciting going into district. I like getting to play a game before we go straight to district. I'm looking forward to just having fun, seriously.
Well, I accidentally cut that off. My fault, folks. But we're back. 0-1 here. Oh, man, I really like that interview. I can't believe I didn't know that was a hockey. Anyways, ground ball back up the middle. It does.
I thought you got it.
That's the second hit of the day here for the Antlers as that ball comes back in. It's a runner on first for the ladies in blue. First hit given up by Geisler in her relief appearance. Again, the Antlers, Blake, are going to make it tough for Bethany.
Oh, yeah. And the Broncos can get this done. They were 19-13 last season, but it's going to take some bats getting hot at the right time.
One runner on, the double play is on board. See what the Bethany defense can come up with. No outs, one runner on. Still running with the reliever Geisler, who's now working through technically her second full. Ground ball left side, it was hit off of the leg of number 4, Kinsey Young, so that's strike one. Well, as you said, Bethany was 19-13 last year. They're just trying to improve on that. They had a Super Regionals appearance where they lost to eventual champions Blanchard, and what honestly was a pretty good series for most of it. Really only got away there towards the end of game 2. So this is a team that absolutely can win the big ones. Bunt right back to Geisler. She hesitates but gets it to first in time for the out. One gone.
Yeah, and you'll take that trade, advancing the runner, but you get one out for one bag. You'll take that.
Runner now on second for the Antlers in scoring position.
Bella Owens up next.
Number 27.
And again, this is a game where one run is going to be the difference. Owens will be the bat to try and do it for the Antlers. 0-0 to her. Geisler's first time facing Owens. Skips by, runner can't advance. Just ball one. Good stop behind the plate by Danny Williams.
Very good stop.
How does the catcher knock those down, Blake?
By knowing your pitcher really well and knowing where to go.
Good reaction time. There's a high fly ball out to the left. Looks like that one
can't quite catch up to it.
Did it stay out of play? Did it land in play?
No, it landed in play.
That's out of our camera range.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get there.
1-1. One's all across the board, actually.
Yeah, Ella Davis out there in left.
Gotcha.
Couldn't quite get it.
Gotcha. Well, hey, let's take a look at the week schedule. You got Deer Creek today, Kingfisher tomorrow, Weatherford tournament this weekend, and next Monday we're out at Woodward. Softball's got some long trips coming up.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
1-1 as we return to action. The pitch, off speed looked to be a little bit too high. Runner got a nice secondary, but did not advance.
Yeah, she kind of held on to that one just a bit too long. It went way high.
2-1. Geisler already in her motion, already dealing. Ball 3 on that one, an even bigger secondary out of second. Still no chance to get her tagged out. Hitter's count of 3-1.
Yeah, jumping around the base pass like that, you're definitely getting in the catcher's head.
Oh, yeah, trying to bait out a throw, trying to advance on a bad decision. The 3-1 pitch. Geisler waits and deals. Jam shot left side. Fielded cleanly at third. The throw across. Oh, no, off the glove at first.
Uh-oh.
Sindes couldn't hang
dead
on
ball.
to it. It will be a dead ball. The run will score. That's how run number 2 comes across for the Lady Antlers. The first error of the day on the Bethany defense.
First error and very costly. 2 runs across here in the bottom of the 5th now.
That one's tough, Blake. That one is tough.
That one's tough.
And the runner will be replaced on second.
Number 8, Cheney Stoner.
We're back to the top of the order. Here's Cheney Stoner, number 8.
And you got to think that might have been something to do with the big secondary leads there by the one on second. I didn't catch her number, but the big secondary lead probably kind of got in the head a little bit, forced a bit of an errant throw.
I definitely also don't think that giant burning sun out there
it doesn't
beyond
help.
left helps.
Does not help.
That definitely probably also doesn't help. Both teams at 2 hits. Bethany at 1 error. Deer Creek at 2 errors. Ball crosses there. Count evens out 1-1. Again, if you just missed it, up to bat number 8, Cheney Stoner. Full Service Auto Repair are sponsored for this inning. You can call 405-596-9724. They do everything for your car. That ball hit high, staying up in the air, and
no,
no,
lost it.
Davis can't make the grab on that one. Hits the glove and bounces right out. A collapse defensively here in the bottom of the fifth. I mean, this is unlike this Bethany team.
Yeah, that was just I don't know if she lost it or just couldn't quite catch up, but either way, bounced in and out of the glove, and there's runners on first and second.
Now 2 hits and 2 errors for both squads. The Antlers looking to extend their lead. Geisler's delivery.
There you go.
In there, strike 1.
Yeah, the only difference is really the homer.
Yeah, so far, you take away some errors and it's 1-0, but that homer, man, that's hurting them now.
And y'all can kind of see it, but the sun's like directly in my eyes, so I can only imagine how it is on the field.
Nice pitch, low outside corner. That's in there for strike 2. Avery Atkins, nothing she could do about that one. Just has to take it and try to battle up with 2 strikes. This would be a big out number 2 to get for Geisler. See if she can find the right pitch.
Oh,
up and
ran inside.
Not there. 1-2.
Almost caught an elbow.
I like the idea, Blake. We've seen so far today that working in and out has been pretty effective.
It was a good idea.
See what she goes to here. 1-2. The pitch. Went back to the off speed. This one hit high in the air, well out to the fence, off the wall in center field. 2 runners rounding third. Is there a chance for both of them to score? One will cross. The second will hold up as the ball comes in. It's an RBI double for Atkins.
Yeah, and you got to hit the cutoff on that. Try to keep at least one runner back. Just try to do a little bit too much on there, and it's 3-0.
This game very slowly getting out of reach for Bethany, but they're not out of striking distance yet.
No, you can get this all back in a couple innings.
1 gone, though, and with ducks on the pond, this is a very difficult situation once again for the Bethany Broncos. Chloe Lasky up to bat. 0-0 to her, skips by for ball 1. Again, Lasky, a dangerous bat in a dangerous position. Bethany needs another defensive miracle to get out of this, only giving up 2.
Well, they've done it before.
1-0 ripped down the line.
Ripped.
Yeah. She got around that.
If she was a little bit more on time, that might have been home run number 2.
Instead, the count goes to 1-1. Yeah, let's.
Geisler definitely got away with that one.
Let's probably not throw it up and in to Lasky. She seems to handle that pitch all right.
Was the homer up and in?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Now, coming back with the off speed there, that's an excellent decision from Geisler, 1-2. Playing actually off of Lasky's strength there and fooling the eyes with the velocity shift.
She can find a way to catch a low outside corner.
Geisler needs the sign again. Now she toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. 1-2, she does go outside. Ooh, not called strike 3. Though. That was where you were looking for, Blake.
I was looking for low outside.
My mistake. I caught outside. You'll have to excuse me. One of my ears isn't working.
Yeah, it's all right.
2-2.
None of my ears work.
Here's the pitch once more. Cap shot left side. No catch and foul ground.
Well, it looks like there's not too many places on this plate where she does not like.
No, Lasky, though, is definitely only trying to pull the softball, and why wouldn't she? She's had success with it so far today. Want to see it stay outside. You can find strike 3 there. Does go to it.
That'll work.
Weak pop up. Geisler makes the grab over the shoulder. And that's exactly what we were looking for.
And that was the low outside.
Mm-hmm. You wanted it low outside. I wanted an off-speed outside. We got the best of both.
It'll work. 2 gone.
Indeed. Lasky retired. Here's Aspen Mahan, number 11. Not out of the woods yet, Blake. Still got to deal with the cleanup bat.
Ducks on the pond with 2 gone.
The 0-0. In there for strike
Another
one.
low outside.
Great job by Geisler, still just hunting the strike zone, saying, I'm not scared. I know what spot I'm looking for. You got to hit it.
If she can consistently paint that low outside corner, she can get out of this.
And 0-1. Thrown in a hurry, check swing.
Tried to check it.
Ground ball to short. Fielded, thrown across, not going to be in time. 2 runners are going to cross home. An infield single. Mahan scores on both.
And that all started off the bat of, I believe it was Bella Owens. Started off things with an RBI herself, and now it's ballooned.
Number 32, Avery McGuire.
5-0, runner on first. Still 2 outs on the board. Here's McGuire. And I do think, Blake, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think that Mahan had that throw beat out no matter what.
I do too.
So I did credit that a hit. Ground ball now to
Infield
second.
hit.
They're going to flip it to second. The throw's
Another
off
error.
the line. Yeah, that time that was the wrong decision. I would just field that normally and go to first.
Yeah, two gone, just go to first.
So that allows a runner to head to second, and Coach Blakely is going to come out and have a chat with the squad.
Yeah, just a slight mental lapse there, and there's 2 runners on again.
4 hits for the Antlers, 3 errors on the Broncos. And, yeah, this game is very slowly getting out of reach for the Bethany Broncos.
2.5 really more, or sorry, 2 1/3 more to go, and time is quickly running out on these Broncos.
Indeed. We'll see what adjustments can be made. I mean, there is still time. I always say as long as there's time on the clock or outs left to give, anything is possible.
They can get it done. They just have to get out of this inning and get the bats going.
Geisler's going to stay in the circle. Jules did head over to shortstop, by the way. We were wondering where she got subbed.
That's
into.
where she went. Okay.
I did just notice that. She is at short.
Well, you noticed it before I did. Of course, the sun is directly in my eye right now.
All right, here we go. It's Reagan Likes with a runner on first and second and 2 gone.
Good drop action on that. She just couldn't get her to chase.
First pitch is low. Another update from around Class 4A. Bishop McGinnis did drop their opener to Mount St. Mary 9-1 out at MSM. So one 4A opponent in our district has won and one has lost.
That's popped straight up.
Geisler doesn't see
Everybody
it.
lost it.
Oh, man, Blake. That's tough. Geisler did not see that ball, had to let her other infielders take control, and just no chance for Sidness to run over and make the grab.
Yeah, that's a hard ball to grab. The sun is directly in her eye, lost it for a split second, and nobody can catch up to it.
Bases loaded. Still 2 outs on the board. Here's Kennedy Cornell.
Number 2, Kennedy Cornell.
The shortstop up to bat for the Ladies in Blue. First pitch in there for a strike to Cornell.
And it's getting rough for Geisler out there. Your teammates can't quite get to certain fielding opportunities, and you just feel like you're on an island out there.
Next pitch is high. Counting is out 1-1.
She's got to be feeling like this has got to be me, or we're not getting out of this.
To her credit, there is 2 outs on the board, so even though if she does find the right pitch, she's out of it. 1-1. This offering.
There you go.
Tag, shallow right side.
Good catch.
Bibbs there to make the grab at second base, and that'll do it for the bottom of the 5th, but the damage done by the Lady Antlers is a 4-run bottom half. They now lead 5-0 over your Bethany Broncos. We'll send it to a commercial, and then we'll be back for the 6th. Coach Blakely giving his team a pep talk in foul ground on the right side. We'll see if it pays off after this. Don't go anywhere.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, Like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
Oh, half-price hot dogs at the concession stand, Blake. Let's go. You want to run down there?
I think we should go ahead and take a quick break.
Hey, welcome to the 6th inning here in Edmond, Oklahoma. Currently, Bethany trails 5-0 in the top half. Izzy Melton set to lead things off. She is 0 for 2 today, an unassisted put out at first and a line out to left. Here's the 0-0 to her. Crosses in the other batter's box, 1-0. Blake's 6th inning is brought to you by Stan's Plumbing. You know them, you love them at 7000 Northwest 63rd Street. Valet service in a dirty business. Call 405-721-5100. Bunt attempt shown, and she did go across 1-1. I think, did I? 5100. No, I didn't. Okay, good.
There you go. There you tag it. And that should be 2. Never mind.
No, she's going to try to get it. Throw comes in. The slide. Not in time. She got under the tag.
By the skin of her teeth, she got under that tag.
It was close, but that's just the extra base hit Bethany needs.
That's exactly what you need. Lead off double. You got a chance to get a run on the board here in the top of the 6th.
Thank you for picking up that call, by the way. I got distracted because I thought I put something in my notes for sponsorships wrong. It's like, don't want to have that wrong.
That's what there's 2 of us for.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Number 4, Emma.
All right, so Melton finds her first hit of the game and puts herself in scoring position. Blake, this was a key to the game. Replace the runner.
It's usually a pretty good key to the game.
Up to do it is Emma Geisler. Geisler so far today 0 for 2 herself, a strikeout and a ground out to the catcher on a bunt attempt.
And that'll be popped up, but not deep enough.
Pop out to second base. That'll do it for Geisler.
And that has been the story this evening. Getting runners on, but you can't get them across.
Did see the pitch she liked. She just missed it underneath.
Just a bit.
Number 6. Jules
That'll bring out number 6, Jules Barger, our starting pitcher today, now manning down short. She reached on an error first time up and grounded out to short her second. Ball 1 dealt to her, up and out.
Good frame attempt there, but ump saw it.
Well, it does feel, Blake, like this has to be the inning. You've only got 2 chances left.
You got to get at least a couple.
The 1-0. Uh-oh, here we go. She's going to try to take third. The throw is off the line. It gets into left field. It's grabbed by the left fielder. Yes. No throw into home. It was a ball at the plate. It's 2-0, and the base is now cleared. Bethany picks up their first run of the game.
And I like that decision by Coach Blakely to go ahead and send her. You never know what could happen.
We needed that error. Tell you what. We needed some sort of break, and we just got it.
After how many last inning? Definitely needed that one.
Oh, yeah. Next pitch swung on, right side, shallow right. The catch is made by a backpedaling second baseman. 2 gone.
And kind of chased that one a bit low. Probably could have gotten a better pitch a little bit later in the at-bat, but either way, 2 gone.
Well, Avery McGuire has had a lot to do over there this inning.
Yes, she has. There's been a lot of softballs hit that way.
The 0-0. This time,
that's a good one.
Yes, ripped through the 5-6 gap. That's the hot bat of Ella Davis finding another hit. She singles with 2 outs.
And this is what you need to see if you want to try to get back in this game before time expires.
Just didn't waste any time, got her pitch, and knew what she wanted to do with it. All right, Williamson up to bat next. Gray has a runner on and 2 gone. The pitch to her. She comes out swinging.
And
this one.
That's not going to get down.
Caught in right field.
That has been the issue. They are making very good, solid contact. They're just hitting it right to the antler gloves.
Yep. F9 in the books. But there was 1 run scored on 2 hits and an error. Bethany does leave 1 on base. And by the way, that is actually Kennedy Cornell, number 2 at second base, who has been moved over after the starter Owens came out of the game. All right, let's go to break. And then we've got the bottom half as we come back. Bethany again picks up their first run, but will it be enough to catapult them into a big 7th inning? We'll find out shortly.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
And we're back for the bottom of the 6th now. Get that adjusted so the scoreboard shows as such. Speaking of the scoreboard, if you're interested in working with Gospel Station Sports and Talk, you want to sponsor Bethany High Softball, email us at americasneighborhoodvalues@gmail.com. That's americasneighborhoodvalues, all one word, @gmail.com. You can also call this number, 405-728-6333. That's 405-728-6333. We're excited to work with you as we support these high school athletes and all that they do. Bethany Softball here on GSN Sports and Talk.
And don't worry, you don't have to go out to Woodward with us.
No, because probably most likely we're not going out to Woodward.
Bella Owens, who started out the scoring last time out, is up again.
So 9-1-2. This is actually, Blake, even at the bottom of the order, this has been something that the Antlers have really succeeded in today. They've been really good at the bottom.
Yes, they have. It was Bella who started out the scoring last time out, and as she swings and misses on that one. But hot bat and end up crossing a little bit later on in the inning.
This is actually number 6, Jensen Collar, who's replaced Owens.
Oh, there we go.
0-1 against Collar. She gets that one a
shot.
ride.
Oh,
Left field.
can't quite catch up to it.
Dropped at the feet of Davis. That'll be a leadoff double for Collar.
And Coach will hold her up at second. Can't quite get there.
The hits have been rolling for the Antlers. That is the 5th that Geisler has given up in the 6th team hit for the Lady Antlers.
Yes, and she had a very good opportunity to make that play. It just kind of dropped off the table for her and got all the way out to the left field fence for a double. Here's Bella Owens.
So we were at that 8 hole.
It was Kinsey Young.
Gotcha.
That was being hit for. That was, Collar.
Correct. Cameron Rucker, number 10, heads out to run at second base. And once again, here is Bella Owens. She drops down a bunt. That'll go right side and foul. 0-1. Trying to small ball this one up 4 and tag on that extra run to extend the lead back out to 5. It's a pretty good idea.
We could talk to Blake Nightingale. You can't have too much insurance.
No, can't. 0-1 here to Owens. So this inning actually is going 8-9-1. You'll see Cheney Stoner on deck. Geisler winds and deals. Her 0-1 pitch skips by and gets away behind the plate. That allowed the runner to advance. 1-1, runner on third. Well, a run 1 base away, Blake. That's a pretty good opportunity to widen that lead.
Very good to get it right back to 4 with no outs on the board.
Pitch to Owens.
And
knocked down enough.
Good job to keep that one in front of her.
Danny has had a couple like that to try and body up behind the plate. She's been pretty good today, just unfortunate that that's the one that gets away, you know.
It is. And do we have – okay, never mind. I was trying to see
2-1.
Classes of – good catch. Almost gets there, too. Almost got her doubled up, but you'll take the out.
Indeed. Barker with the excellent over-the-shoulder grab. But continue your thought.
I was just saying, I was trying to see, because for baseball they have the classes on there. I was saying if they had them on here. I was trying to look at it.
Now we'll ask Coach Blakely for a true roster sometime. We'll confirm those.
We didn't necessarily have enough time to get real rosters, at least not today.
All right, 1 out. Here's the 0-0.
Oh, almost snagged it.
A line drive to Gray. She's got to go home. The throw to the plate.
Got her. Oh.
Got underneath.
Barely
the tag.
underneath.
Well, that's a hot shot to Williamson on the hot corner.
She almost got there, too.
That'll be run number 6.
Lead back up to 5 here for momentarily. Avery Atkins.
I mean, you can't call that an error. That's just got to go in the books as a hit. The 7.
Oh, yeah, that was just that was good D, better O on that.
Yeah, for sure. Because that is a real hot line drive.
That was hot.
Runner goes on the bunt attempt. It's a strike at the plate.
Oh, that was close.
And a stolen bag.
Yeah, she nearly pinned her.
So runner back in scoring position here for the Antlers. They're now up 6-1. Their lead back out to 5. And Blake, with only 1/2 inning of offense left for Bethany, I'd say the odds are pretty slim. But if they're going to do anything special, you got to get out of this inning now.
Yeah, you got to get out of it right here, starting with 33.
Nothing in 2.
And unfortunately, you got the big hitter, Chloe Lasky, after.
Atkins herself has been a pretty tough bat. Good weight on there. It's a ball high. Throw over to third. And they can't get that runner either. Another stolen bag for the Antlers. Well, I say going forward, Blake, that's probably going to be something they're going to focus on, a little bit more decisive with that throw.
Yeah, there's been a handful of errors just on indecisiveness. So definitely something you want to hammer whenever you're in practice.
Barger makes the grab on the jam shot and shallow left, 2 gone. If they could just keep hitting things over there, I mean, Barger is a senior on the team. She has played shortstop for a long time. She can make a lot of plays. Get you some routine
Speaking of,
outs.
they have graduated a lot of the girls from last year, so there is a little bit of inexperience coming into play.
Lasky up to bat, runner on third, 2 gone. She takes a ball outside to begin her at bat, 1-0. And yeah, you're right. There is inexperience at some places. I mean, that just comes with age, but it's the first game of the season.
It's the first game.
You can't look too much into it.
No.
Like you said, the fans, everyone watching, has to have as short a short-term memory as the players do in something like this. You take these games and you move on. You look forward to district.
Yeah, and that's why I was looking for like actual classes on the roster, because there is quite a bit of inexperience out there. There's a handful of seniors, but they graduated a lot of girls.
2-0. That pitch too high. Count goes 3-0. By the way, talking with Coach Blakely before the game, it looks like we do have a confirmation on our coaches show. It's going to be Wednesday the 12th over at C&J Sporting Goods. That'll be on Facebook, Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Time TBD, but we'll let you know. 4-pitch walk here. No surprise, really, for Lasky.
Yeah, and not a horrible call right there. Just try to get her to chase a couple, but overall, she was the big bat this first inning, and you get runners at the corners, as if I can speak today. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. You kind of got to force at first and second, so you're not terribly upset with that particular sequence.
Right. Aspen Mahan, though, up to bat next. Sticks has swung a good bat herself from the left side. Takes the ball high. That is, I believe, now 5 in a row. 1-0. 1-1 here. Has a distinct advantage on hitting the ball pull side away from the third base runner. Now, there is a force, as you said, pretty much everywhere now. You do have 2 outs, so you're not trying to do too much. But if you get a ground ball, she's got a better chance to hit it through the 3-4 gap.
Yes, she does.
And she rips a line drive
she does.
through the 3-4 gap. 1 run will cross, trail runner heading to third. That's an RBI single for Mahan, and the runners are all replaced.
7-1 here in the bottom of 6.
Just got to him. It was a matter of time, and the Antlers bats finally woke up in a big way. Like we said, the record might not have shown it so much last year, but they do play a 6A schedule with some really tough opponents. This is a good Deer Creek squad.
Yeah, they're very good, and especially after last year, I believe they went 8-21 playing 6A. So there's no harm here in seeing really what you're made of. 4A into 6A, you're kind of reclassing. So there's really nothing to be that worried about here, as this is a bit of a bigger school. So a lot of these girls know each other and have played a long time.
2-0 count for McGuire, the current batter. Geisler has her sign, comes set, and delivers. This one swung. It's going to line drive into left center and drop for a base hit. One run will cross. Trail runner heading to third, and exactly the same thing, a line drive into the outfield, and the runner's replaced. 8-1. Just tough, Blake. It's just tough. It's softball.
That's how it goes.
That is how it goes.
I've been a viewer for many a tournament, and sometimes this is just what happens. You hold them for a few innings, thinking everything's going well, and then a couple of them get a hot bat, and suddenly you're 8-1.
Reagan likes up to bat next, and yes, nurturing a 7-run lead. I don't think Deer Creek is going to walk out of here with a loss.
Very unlikely.
Not that I don't think Bethany could do it, just the odds aren't in their favor.
It's very hard to come back from 7 runs.
Nothing. Geisler deals a strike there. 0-1. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, shout out to everybody who's been tuned in on YouTube for the season opener. This is a pretty big deal, and we've got volleyballs tomorrow. We wanted to kind of make these fun and have a good time with it. I hope we've done that today. Off speed, fooled the batter. That's strike number 2 on the swing and a miss. Likes down big. This would be a good batter to put away right here. Get yourself out of this inning and let the bats go swing it for a little bit. All right, guys, there's the sign. The 0-2 offering. Got her to lunge over the glove. Knocked down by Bibbs. No, nothing. There's no one can come up with it just past the outstretched glove of Geisler. Knocked down by Bibbs, but she couldn't corral it for the tag.
And looks like that'll do it.
9-1. The run roll is kicked in. 8 after 5. And that's your final.
9, Bethany 1.
Well, Blake, at the end of our game today, before we go to postgame, it's a 9-1 loss for the Broncos to begin the season. But again, they ran into a really strong 6A Deer Creek squad.
That they did, and there's really no shame in this. It's the beginning of the year. You got some inexperience on the squad. Graduated a bunch of seniors going up against the 6A. They did pretty well considering all the odds. The only real quote unquote issue was they kept hitting it to antler gloves.
That's a pretty good way of saying it. We'll tell you more on the other side of break. Don't go anywhere. We've got the post-game show brought to you by Blake Nightingale after this.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome. We are out on Northwest Expressway with the very neighborly, friendly confines, that's a good word, of State Farm Insurance, Blake Nightingale. Ladies and gentlemen, I have walked through this place so many times. They're so patient with me when I walk from the front to the back. They're still friendly and smiling. You know, I mean, great people. We love to come into State Farm Insurance. And, you know, we always emphasize locally owned and operated. You can see the difference here at Blake Nightingale State Farm Insurance. So let's sit down and talk with Blake. Blake, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. A beautiful spring morning. Obviously, if it doesn't mean spring in Oklahoma unless there's severe weather opportunities. But it's a beautiful morning out here today.
And you know, that is true. We do have severe weather opportunities, which opportunities say, oh, well, if that's opportunity, I'll pass. But that doesn't always work, does it?
No.
But what I wanted to at least talk to you a few minutes about, it's spring, severe weather. We've got end-of-school activities like proms and graduations, and we have vacations coming up. So all of a sudden, all this kind of things come through my head. You've got homeowners insurance, you got renters insurance, you've got travel. What kind of insurance can you help with people coming in the spring?
Yeah.
Of course, we think of roofs and houses too.
Absolutely. So we do it all. I mean, we've got the trifecta. We usually do auto, home, and life. Home basically means, you know, you're either structure or all your personal contents. And so, you know, we try to say we're kind of a one-stop shop. And so whatever those insurance needs are, we're here to help out in any way we can.
Well, you know, with the storms coming up, and we do anticipate them. We may never have a storm, but we're anticipating them coming. What kind of preparation, and we've talked about it before, how do people get ready to make sure their roof's okay before the storms hit, make sure there's different things around their house? Because property insurance is pretty important.
Yeah. I like to call this time no surprise time, right? This time of year, we don't want surprises. And so what I mean by surprises is when claims happen, you don't want to realize you weren't insured properly or you didn't have your stuff covered. And so typically I tell people, hey, if you own home insurance or renter's insurance, take a video of your contents, take a video of every room. Heaven forbid, obviously we don't think a tornado is ever going to hit you, but if in the case that it does, those are devastating moments. And so you want to be prepared for them, especially with all the events and things going on and how you carry stuff to different locations and do stuff. This is the perfect time just to review your coverage, and we just want to make sure, we call this the no surprise. You don't want to have surprises when it comes to the spring and your claims. So,
well, you know, that also applies to businesses that are out there. Sometimes if you're going, nothing major happens, and boom, a storm happens, a catastrophe happens. Business insurance is pretty important too.
Yeah, we specialize in business insurance. We've done a lot more this year than we ever have. People are finding more value having a local agent to talk about that stuff. And I'll tell you this, you know, when we talk about surprises, we're not just talking about contents, we're talking about liability surprises. And so as a business owner, unfortunately, you open yourself up to a lot of liability concerns. And it's our job to make sure that you're protected and you can feel confident that you're running a business in a safe way. So.
Yes, I, you know, that Murphy's Law thing, if something's going to happen, well, you know, probably going to if it can.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can have somebody walk through your door and trip over something you didn't realize was even there, or maybe a tile that is broken and you're not noticing and somebody trip over it and fall. There's all kind of things that can happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, we live in a society today where, you know, you're going to find a local lawyer if you need one. And, so at the end of the day, you just want to make sure you're prepared, and you want to make sure that you have no surprises and that your coverage covers what you intended to cover. And so that's kind of what we love and have passionate for. And even if you don't go with us, we want to be a resource. And so that's what we're here for. We got 6 licensed staff members to do that. And so we love to kind of make sure that we're taking care of all your bases. So
that brings up another question to me. You've got somebody that's shopping for insurance, you know, and they want to shop local. They're that 800 number. They don't care. I'll clear over in Chicago or California. You're right here. How does that process go where they're comfortable coming in and talking to you about getting a quote for insurance?
Yeah. So a lot of people do things in different ways, right? Like I think at the end of the day, you know, using technology, using online space is a huge tool and advantage for a lot of consumers. But at the end of the day, people want that physical touch at certain moments through the process. And so whether that's questions on the quote, talk about questions about how they're covered, or they just want to shake a hand and know who they're dealing with.
Absolutely.
We love having an open door. We want to make sure you come in. If you want to come in, we love it. We love having people come in and meet us face to face. And we also love people that want to do things over the phone as well. But the thing of it is we love relationships. We want to be the good neighbor. So when you call in, you know you're going to talk to somebody that's here right down the street from you, and that's important to us.
Well, you know, I can vouch for that because I've been coming in here ever since you opened.
Yeah,
from the day you came in, I came tagging along right there, and always have been friendly and helping me, and it's good conversation, and I encourage people to shop local and be local, and State Farm. And we're from the same hometown, so we know what the hometown feeling is, Enid, Oklahoma. So what would you tell people on any insurance in coming to see you and how important it is to shop local?
I would just say give us a shot and feel the fresh air of what insurance can be. I know a lot of people think it's a pain and it's something you have to do, but give us an opportunity, give us a call. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised how easy transition it is. You can call or text us. Our phone number is 405-728-1313. And at the end of the day, we want to be that good neighbor. And I think that people coming through our doors or giving us a call will see that insurance can be done in a different way, and hopefully they love it.
Yeah, you already knew what my next question was. That's how you can But tell us the address again and any other information before we begin to close this.
Yeah, we're located at 7304 Northwest Expressway, just west of the Canes there. And you can call, text anytime at 405-728-1313. And we're here to help you out.
And that's what's so cool, too, nowadays. You can text that.
Yeah.
And so when you get a chance to look at it, you already know what's going on. So.
Yeah. Text us, call us, however you want to communicate. We'll make it happen.
And I want to emphasize again the staff here as friendly and welcoming as you can find in any business, including insurance business. So that's very good.
Well, we thank you, and we hope to hear from you all soon.
And we welcome you back here for the post-game show live from Edmond, Oklahoma. Thank you for tuning in. By the way, this is brought to you by Blake Nightingale, State Farm. You just heard him in that interview. Blake, they don't get to see us much, but hey, guys, we're your casters. Hope you had a great night. We enjoyed this game, but it's time to go through and do our post-game stuff. So first, a summary. At the end of this one, it's a 9-1 loss for our Bethany Bronchos. Really close for about half of the game, maybe 2 quarters, and then it got away in the end.
Roughly, I would say probably a little bit over a third of the game was pretty close. That last the fourth half inning, it just got away from them. There was some antler bats that really got hot, and it just ballooned from there. They couldn't recover, so it's just how softball goes occasionally.
It is how softball goes. You said it very well a couple of times. You hit the ball hard, it just went right into an antler glove.
It really did. I mean, there's nothing they really did wrong on the batting side, the offensive side. They did pretty well for about probably five and a half innings out in the field. Just antler bats got hot, and theirs stayed quiet.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of that offense. Out of the leadoff spot, Izzy Melton went 1 for 3. She was the one run we scored today. She also had the only extra base hit on the day.
Yeah, and the pass ball that, or not the pass ball, but the skip ball that catcher just got away from her down the third base side and ended up scoring Melton. Really the only true error of the game. There was a couple errors, but the only true one that really costed them. But lots of errors on the Broncos side, and it's 9-1 all of a sudden.
Right. Ella Davis also had a pretty good bat again. She ripped one single her third time up. Other noticeable bats, Danny Williams had a single, and Miss Sidness, younger sister of Connor, had a single herself, her first time up. So there were a couple other players that were able to find one that snuck through. Just as a team, it felt like it was really hard to chain it back to back.
Every time they got on base, the antler pitching just shut them down. They said, absolutely not. You can have that one, but we're not letting you cross.
Right. Let's speak, though, for the other side real quick. I think it was a total 8 hits for the Lady Antlers.
Correctly.
A lot of runs earned.
Yes, many of them earned. And I was down the third base line when that homer was hit. So
yes, and noticeably, they didn't strike out much.
Not a ton.
I think there was only one or two strikeouts.
1 or 2, and then a couple of walks in that. So, I mean, great job by all the pitching on the Bethany side. Not a ton of walks. Couple of strikeouts, but again, they just found gaps.
Right, errors in the field, and as you said, especially late, line drive, 3-4 gaps, start scoring. They just found gaps, and that's softball. For Bethany, though, let's talk about our pitchers. Jules Barger got the start. She takes the loss today. She went 3 innings, gave up 1 run on 1 hit, but she walked 3. She did strike out 1, but that was kind of, they got that one. It stayed close. We thought we were going to, have a 1-0 game down to the very end. And then they finally broke away. And unfortunately, Barker does take the loss, as she was the one that gave up the lead.
Yes, unfortunately, and most of those runs are going to be attributed to Barker. But she really had a great outing, saved that bottom of the 5th or 4th.
Coming in relief was Emma Geisler, number 4. She went 3 complete innings, technically 4 actually. She went enough outs for 4 innings, but she gave up a lot of hits and a lot of those runs. Those some, yes, attributed to Barger, came when she was in the circle.
Yes, and she did a great job early on inheriting a bases-loaded situation, getting out of that, trusting her teammates. But there's a certain point where there was a lot of errors, and you kind of feel like you're on an island out there, and you have to do it yourself. And that's when you start pressing, and then that leads to more errors, and it just balloons.
It's very true. Unfortunately, pregame, Coyote Pine keys the game. Errors will hurt you more than anything else in the game.
Yes,
got to keep it clean.
The team, almost across all sports, the team with the least amount of mistakes usually walks out with the W.
Yeah. Now, I do want to give one more shout-out to 2 players. We mentioned Davis, obviously, in left field, who had a great game. But Danny Williams, behind the plate, didn't have a bad game
She had
either.
a great outing. She knocked down a lot more than got past her. There was a handful that skipped or got a little bit high. She did a great job of knocking those down.
She did. All right, as we come up to the end, I've got 2 more questions for you. First off, what did Bethany do well, and what will they improve on for Kingfisher tomorrow?
Well, what they did well, they got good contact on the ball a lot. Again, they just hit it to the glove. And what you have to do is you have to adjust that in trying to find gaps instead of finding gloves. I mean, naturally, baseball, softball, that's pretty self-explanatory, kind of a cliche answer, but you just got to find gaps instead of finding gloves. And if they can improve that at Kingfisher, I think they'll do really well and may walk out with a W and get a 1-1.
All right, my last question for you. Who is your Blake Nightingale player of the game?
For me personally, I got to give it to Davis out there in left. Made a bunch of good catches. A couple snuck past her, but overall she had a great glove out there.
I think I honestly have to give my player of the game to Jules Barger, our pitcher, who, again, might take the loss, but really did shut down the majority of this Antlers lineup for about half of the game.
Yes.
And then she subs into the field, and we saw some great over-the-shoulder catches at short. One error, yes, but first game of the season, you can look past that thing. She's probably my pick for player of the game.
Yeah, and that's fair. She had a great outing. It's just it looked like there was a little bit of fatigue on that right arm, so
probably.
there might have had something to do with it on some of those pitches.
Well, it's not like she started the game and threw half of it.
You know.
All right, well, we're about done here in Edmond, Oklahoma. Thanks to Deer Creek High School and everybody up here that let us come by and broadcast this, hooked us up with space and internet and all that stuff. We appreciate them up here at Deer Creek, and we wish them luck on the remainder of their season. For us, Blake, what do you have to say to the people who've been watching?
Thanks for joining us. We had a great time out here, and God bless.
All right, have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time. Volleyball opener tomorrow. We'll be there.